Hello and welcome back to National Busways West Scotland, where we're looking out over Hamilton and Motherwell. Because at the moment, these two areas both have direct buses into Glasgow. Hamilton has the 3 and the 13. The main one of the two is the 3. Although I believe the 13 might be more profitable, I'm not sure. Either way, the 3 is intended to be the main one. And if we look at its not edit timetable, I hit the wrong button. But you know what, edit might be better. So, yeah, into Glasgow, we start at 4:45, which is very nice and early, because it takes 82 minutes, which is, you know, a very long time. If we look at the 13, yeah, the 13, I think that's more profitable. 13's actually doing very well. It's up there with some of the cross-city routes. Like, it's not far off the 16. But if we look at this, we start at 4:52 and we run it every, you know, up to every 15 or up to every 12. And it takes 87 minutes. That's even longer. Then if we go over to the 30, which is the route to Motherwell, I believe that runs every 10 minutes. And it doesn't start as early as the 3 and the 13, because the 3 and the 13 both have, or the 3 and the 13 don't have a night bus. That will change. Probably off camera. So the 30 doesn't start as early, but it takes 83 minutes to get to Glasgow. This is a very long route. And we have this route over here, the 701, that we currently call ExpressLine, which works when it's one route. But we want to build out a network of fast buses. So I'm going to introduce a new name for this series, and that's going to be QuickSilver. So the 701 will eventually become a QuickSilver route. It might retain the ExpressLine brand for a bit, but you know, the long-term plan is that the 701 becomes a QuickSilver service. But for now, we're not going to put a bus stop there. We're going to put into the title box X3 Glasgow to Larkhall fast. There we go. So, we're going to start... Oh, all my stops are in, because this is actually my second attempt recording this. Well, that makes life easier. So we're going to start at Larkhall, and we're going to make limited stops out of Larkhall. I believe it was there. And then straight up... Oh no, we're stopping at Ferniger. Then we're stopping there. And there should be another stop at... There we are. And let's rename this to Hamilton Bus Station. Hamilton Bus Station. There we go. And then we're going to go there, there, and then on to the M74. There's a motorway. And we're going to stick on the M74 all the way. This is going to be a very, very fast service, and our first stop coming into Glasgow is going to be Gordon Street Central Station. So that is 26 minutes, 14 miles of non-stop running. Then I'm going to put a waypoint there where that 7 is. And we're going to stop there. And there. And we're going to go into this stand at Buchanan Street Bus Station. What happens if I do that? No, it doesn't like. Oh, that's fine. So yeah, we're going to come out, and then coming out of Buchanan Street Bus Station, we're going to stop there, and there. Then we're going to stop at the Tourist Centre, and at Central Station. Then we're going to stop at Jamaica Street, Howard Street, and then coming off the other side of the bridge at Bridge Street. then I don't think we need any waypoints to get back to the motorway. So we just follow the motorway all the way back down to... Why is it doing that? There we go, stick on the motorway. And we're getting off the motorway there, and we're going to stop at Stainacre Park, Low Patrick Street, then you stop at the bus station, and we're going to stop there and there, but not again at Stainacre Park. We're going to stop there instead. Then we're going to stop here at Fernigare. And then as we come into Larkhall, we're going to stop there, there, and there. Before coming around this turnback, which is by the leisure centre. And terminating there. That is the X3. From Larkhall to Glasgow, very fast. And the timetable for the X3 is now done. So, it runs from 5:12 till 22:12 half hourly, Mondays to Saturdays, returning from 6 until 2300. On Sundays, it runs from 6:12 until 20:12, very early finish, returning from 7:30 until 21:30, a very late start. But that's so that on Sundays we don't have a dead run to Glasgow. That's the X3. We're going to run it from the Wishaw garage, which is over there, because there is a second route in our QuickSilver expansion, and that is the X30, which will serve to quicken the connection between Motherwell and Glasgow, which, you know, there's a bit stiffer competition from the trains on that run. I think the trains still come out ahead, but, you know, buses also have cheap fares, so, you know, we'll see. It's almost certainly going to do very well, but yeah. So this is going to be, oop, not there, not edit, delete. This is going to be the X30 Wishaw to Glasgow fast. Right, so we're going to put the terminus stop there, just at the roundabout. That's going to be Wishaw \n small caps. No, wait, small caps doesn't come first. Then small caps fast via M74. There we go. And we're going to stop there and there. And then it's just a case of working out where we stop between Wishaw and Motherwell. I'd initially put stops there, but I don't like that idea so much. So maybe I put the first stop there. I mean, that stop served as a waypoint to not go a stupid way. There we go. Then we will put another one over here. And we need another waypoint so it doesn't go a stupid way around this roundabout. Like that. Then we're going to serve Motherwell. Ooh. Not like that. Go there. Then to Motherwell Station. Then we need to go around Motherwell Town Centre so that we're positioned correctly to get onto the A74. Stop there on the edge of town, which is nice in case someone has missed their stop, so they don't end up flinging themselves down the M74 and into Glasgow when all they wanted to do was go to Motherwell. We'll stop there. We'll put a waypoint where that 7 is. And we'll stop there, there, and there. then come down, stop there, at the university, then at the tourist centre, then Central Station, Jamaica Street, Howard Street, Bridge Street, then on to the M74, and this has also done the stupid thing. So let's make it not do the stupid thing. Like that. Send it all the way down. Like that. And check if it's done a stupid thing on the motorway on the way back. Has it done anything stupid? No. Perfect. So then we just take it back into Motherwell, stopping there and there. Let's let the game have a moment. Right, game's had its moment. So we're going to stop there. Back onto the this way. We'll stop there. Then our next stop is over here. Before stopping in Wishaw Town Centre. To prevent stupidness, for which I need to put that waypoint there. Then put a stop there. Put a waypoint there so that we use the roundabout, and there we go. That is the X30, the Wishaw to Glasgow Quicksilver. So I'll get the timetable done for this one in another happy little jump cut. And the timetable for the X30 is now done. So let's just have a look. 8:43 we get back into things, so we're not going out until 9:29, so I can give it a full half-hour break there at Wishaw. So, this one is even quicker than the Dubry, the other one, the X3. For some reason, I actually have no idea why this run is quicker than this run, but it is, and I'll take it. So it runs every half hour. It should need, I think each route should need 5, so I'll buy 12 of the new vehicle type for this series that we're going to be running on just these routes, perhaps? I'm not sure. But it's a vehicle type that was used in Hong Kong, I believe. Not a B70LG1. It is this, the Scania K94UB with Volgren bodywork, or K94UB6 with Volgren bodywork. Which is like not quite an Omnicity, but it like kind of is, but it's not. It's also a triaxle. So these need to be in their own vehicle group, the SVT type. There we go. SVT is Scania Volgren Triaxle. And we will buy 12 of them for our new QuickSilver services. And of course, I have a livery for them, although it's not quite right, and I forgot to scale the Photoshop template up to 4K, so it looks a bit fuzzy. And the roof is backwards. So ignore the roof being backwards. This is what we have. This is the QuickSilver branding. You can see that teal colour from the operation out in Renfrewshire and Inverclyde is actually the QuickSilver colour. You can see the roof's backwards, but it says Wishaw SVT on it. I think these are quite handsome buses. Volgren's bodywork has been sort of hit or miss, particularly in the 2000s. I think this is a W, and their recent bodywork is all pretty much W after W. I really like Volgren's new stuff. I I wish we had some in the UK. And I mean, their main markets are Australia and Hong Kong and Singapore, so it's all right-hand drive. So just some Volgrens, please. I would love some Volgrens, because these things are lovely. They're just lovely, and I need 2 more. Volgren, 2 more. Really, I should have fitted these with PISs, but it makes them cheaper. Now it can't scroll because it jumps it right to the bottom, and this is almost exactly in the middle. But yes, I mean, it's not the jaw-dropping, beautiful livery that the Forest Flyer got in Monday's episode, but I think it's quite nice. It's in theme with Glasgow. It's not a new brand entirely, it's just a sort of... well, it is kind of. Anyway, I'm gonna see how that looks. Copy that. Destination display in WW. Fleet number, this is going to be SVT1. No, not WVT1. SVT1. License plate is going to be SC. Let's do SC03. I think these might be like an advanced batch of 03 plates. SC03. The first few will get, actually, let's try and have all of these be custom sort of regs. So this one's going to be GLA for Glasgow. Oh, it goes up there. That's nice. Oh yeah, this is a 70M model. If you couldn't tell. QuickSilver, WW, fleet number SVT2, SC03. Let's go with GGW. Then I want a couple of Hamilton ones. QuickSilver, WW, SVT3. This is going to be... what are you going to be? SC03. Ham. Then I want SVT4, SC03, HTN, then that one, and then fleet number SVT5, SC03, HMN, SVT6 is going to be SC03. Let's go with a Motherwell one for this one. MTW. QuickSilver, WWS, oh, not WVT, SVT7. This one's going to be SC03 MTL. SVT8 is going to be, well, let's make sure it's SVT8 first. SC03 what have I got? MTW, MTL, MWL. That's 3 Motherwell ones, 3 Hamilton ones. I think I can get 2 Wishaw ones. SVT9. SC03 WSW for Wishaw, and the second Wishaw one is going to be SVT10 SC03 WHW, and these are going to be just sort of generic express ones. So SVT11 is going to be SC03 XPS, and you are going to be SVT12 SC03 EXP. There we are. Let's get a thumbnail screenshot like that. Bring the UI back. And let's edit these. I'll get these edited so that they want the SVT type. And then activated. Edit timetable, you want the SVT type. And it's now time to join the first N3, not N3, X3, from Larkhall into Glasgow. And let's see how we do on the numbers. We will hit Hamilton, or we'll be leaving Hamilton at 5:30, which means our runtime from Hamilton to Glasgow will be 41 minutes, which is significantly better than the existing 3 and 13. In fact, it's about twice as fast as either of those, which is very, very good. So, into Hamilton bus station, and we wait for 5:30, where we have a good number of people on board already. Very nice. 35 on board. That is certainly very good, considering that this is before rush hour, although there is an event on in the city, so that is bolstering numbers, I believe, by a factor of 2. But we are now going very, very fast. And that is why I went with Scanias for this route, because Scanias, they're just very fast buses. And these K94s, very, very quick. The N94 was much more common in the UK than the K94, but the N94s and K94s have the same engine, and they moved. Oh, they moved. It's a massive shame that a lot of the old Scanias from this generation are gone now, but they are. They're all gone. Not all gone. You can still find them, but yeah, it's like there's a few in preservation at least, which is some comfort. I say comfort like it's, you know, a big loss. It's just a bus at the end of the day, but yeah. It would have been nice to see the N94s live as long as the B70L did in mainline service, but alas. These Scanias, they just, I don't know what it is about them. They just don't last very long in service, because N230s are also becoming very rare now as well. But yeah, I went with the K94 Volgrens because new vehicle type, and Scanias are very good at long distance stuff like this. So we now wait for 6:30 to come round, and we head back to Larkhall. Speed things along. You know what? The game's running surprisingly smooth this morning. I don't know what it is that causes it to be very laggy, but it's running rather smooth at the moment. Maybe it's because I've not been playing for very long. Maybe it's like having the save open for a while just sort of makes it run slow. I don't know why that would be the case, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was. So just coming down through over the Clyde, we are very, very busy heading back out to Hamilton. 72 people on. Ooh. Speed things along as we go down the M74. It's very fast. It's very fast. And we have a lot of people on. This is very, very good. And we're now back in Hamilton. Where are we dropping all these people off? Is it going to happen at the bus stop? Wow, we're early. I think the game has overestimated how long it takes to get down the M74. This route is hilariously overtimed and I didn't even do that. That's not my doing. So, as we head down into Larkhall, we're going to head over to the X30. Did seem like everyone got off in Hamilton, which is what I would expect. Did I not activate the X30? I didn't activate the X30, that's why the vehicles aren't being used. Always remember to activate your routes. Because now we have to wait for the X30. And it's probably not going to do as well as the X3, because the X3, you know, got to run its first bus. And I have an inkling that that has affected, in a positive way, the early morning ridership. But we'll see. Aha! Ooh, there's a bunch of X3s that need to go like now. Or not X3s, X30s. Right, this depot. Hopefully we have enough. I think I hired a plenty, but we'll see. And I don't have enough Scanias. Interesting. Very interesting. If I move that, I can put the 1620 on. If I move that, I can put the 1720 on there. Then, if I move that, I can put the 1855 on there. Now I have a 1930 and a 1955 to sort out, both of them X3s. Well, there's where the 1955 can go. Then 1930. Stumped. Maybe I need another. Maybe I need another bus. I think I need another bus. Oh well, we'll run it with a with a WV for now. Where's that one assignment? Is it C? Or is it a driver off sick? Might be a driver off sick. Yeah, it was a driver off sick. Right. Let's wait on our first X30 from Wishaw to Glasgow. I didn't see which one it was gonna, like, when it was gonna leave. But the countdown was really low. So it's probably soon. It might be the 829, it might be the 859. Oh, it's the 929. Wow, that's got a long wait. And the depot's literally just down the road. I feel like the 859 could have run at least. Was that our bus? Or was that heading down to do something with the X3? Oh, it might have been heading out to Glasgow. There's our 929. So, it's almost departure time. So let's see what kind of numbers it can do. Running it on 2 times speed because we're not stopping as often as the normal routes. Because we're limited stop, that's the whole point of this. 44. 55 on board at Motherwell. 62 as we come out of the town centre. And then 50 as we exit Motherwell. So we're carrying 50 along the M74. It's a nice full bus, but with a few free seats, which is kind of what you want. It looks like all the X3s going the other way are pretty quiet. And we're due at Central Station at 10:16. Let's see when we actually arrive. Because we're currently showing as 1 minute late, and I have no idea why. Oh, we're now going to be more than 1 minute late. Yeah, now we're 2 minutes late. I wonder if the game is modelling traffic levels at different times then. And that actually these routes will fall apart as traffic gets busier during the day. So I'm going to scream along until 10:55. Not 55, 45. And we get to head back to Wishaw and then I'll cap it off there. Right, it's go time. We are coming out of Glasgow on the X30 to Wishaw via Motherwell, or via the M74 and Motherwell. We have 93 on board. How many are going to get off at Central Station? Oh, no, more people got on. So the game's having a moment because everything's busy. And we have like loads of people on. That makes sense. We've got 117 people on board. And now we're completely full. Nice full bus going down the M74. This is what we call profit. And this is what we call the game is being slow. You remember when I just said that the game was running perfectly fine? And I was a little bit surprised. Yeah, I take that back. The game is not running very well at all. And I am completely unsurprised. But we're now in Motherwell. And still basically full. With 52 people getting off at Motherwell Station, that's a lot. Maybe I should have made this route dual door. That would have made it more reliable. I modified the template to make it a single door and everything, because the template came as a dual door. Right, the game's having a moment, and it's basically just going to be people getting off between here and Motherwell. So, I'm going to cap it off there. I will see you next week from Citybus Manager, or from National Busways West Scotland in Citybus Manager. Bye bye.